5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're live with Neve.
All right. Friday. All right. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Here we are for another day of fun, frolicking, and crazed madness here on the Live with Neve show. Got a great guest today, one of my favorites. I have Ephraim White and Lauren Blaine, his lovely wife. They'll be here, and we'll be playing some music, and you're all going to get Ephraimized. We're going to put the mojo on you, and you're going to have a good time. I promise you that. So we've got our friend Irish will be joining me in a little bit. It is Friday, and God, there's so much crazy going on in the world. There's very little good news, and there's some good news, and then there's some shit news. So I'll get the real bad news out of the way first, okay? Let's see. First thing is the war is going on. Everything's fucking crazy. Indictments, Trump's grand jury and recommends perjury developing. We'll see. We've got a co-host stormed off the set. I think it was Don Lemon. Let's see here. Apparently he was upset about something. Doesn't seem to be going. Come on, man. What's going on with you guys? He stormed off the set. Poppy Harlow. Okay, let's see. You know, that's something you never do in television. If you get paid. Look at this. Harlow leaves after a tense exchange with Don Lemon. Okay, well, I hate to tell you, girlie, man up. Sorry, I know that sounds cold and horrible, but broadcasting's a tough biz, and if you can't take getting into it with somebody on the air, you shouldn't really be on. It's a tough gig. And Don Lemon, he's all right. I don't care for his style of journalism, but let's see, what else have we got here? We've got actually, for all you ladies, I'm going to give you some good news. Ladies, this is the stuff you've been waiting. Now, as every woman and man knows, guys have been lying and saying that 6 inches is really 8. It's gone on for centuries. This shit was back in the Roman days. They were making this claim. Well, ladies, now it appears that our average penis length has grown in the past 30 years. I'm not making this up. I swear to God. Let's see what the experts tell us. This doctor, okay, I'm kind of chuckling to myself, and I hope you are too. The average erect penis size has grown from 4.8 to 6 inches, but it says at the headline, average penis length has grown in 30 years, and doctors call it concerning. To who? I don't know. I don't know who. I've had some women tell me if it's too big, it's like not good, but they may have just been trying to make me feel better. I don't know. At any rate, they say they say penis inflation could be coming from chemical exposure to pesticides or hygiene products. Maybe that explains it. I used to swim in this river up here in New Jersey. Had all kinds of toxic shit in that. Big hands, big feet, people. At any rate, that's the best story I have to tell you all today. I have to. That is, I don't know. And then let's see what else we have here in excellent news. Oh man, I can't beat that. Let's see. There's just all this bullshit about the news. Oh man, it's sad news. Bruce Willis now has dementia. That really sucks, man. Really cool guy, and it's sad to hear that. And then Peggy Noonan's telling us Americans are longing for authenticity. Let me tell you, people, that's why we're here on the Live with Neve show. Let's check out some comments here. Who's here in the house? Good morning, Toby. Oh, I love it. We've got Alabama measurements. You guys are into this subject, man. I hear all the ladies got quiet. Now they're typing away. You know, guys, if you look at the distance from here to here, that's supposedly the length of your penis. I know at this moment, every guy in the audience is looking at his hand and going, was that his index finger or his pinky? Oh, yes. Concerning for small ladies. At any rate, I like that Alabama measurements, Cat. I mean, that's really, that's great fun. So that again, I'm trying to look away. It keeps getting drawn to that. Anything that says, your penis is going to get bigger. There ain't a guy alive who's not thinking, they're sitting there doing one of these. Don't worry about it. Just use what you got, people. Unless you want to get some kind of transplant. It just sounds too horrifying for this fellow to even consider. And then there was a debate going on yesterday. This is why politics is so much fun. I can't make this shit up, people. Measure this way. Which way is that? Yeah, like that. Hopefully not for the ladies in the house, man. If you got that kind of problem, you need to seek help. Maybe a friends with benefits or something. So here's this guy. It doesn't say it just says this guy was asked, he's in a debate, and his opponent, the guy's in a wheelchair. They have no ramp for him. And instead of a couple of guys going over and picking up his wheelchair and putting it on the stage, which is what I think that's what any bunch of rednecks down south would do. Be like, hell with this, we're picking up the fucking thing, we'll get him up there. So all these boneheads, they all stood there. Man, if I'd have been there, I'd have been like, come on, this guy's a big strapping dude. Come on, let's pick it up, put him on the stage. No, the guy had to crawl out of his fucking wheelchair. It's just incredible. You're right, Toby, about dementia. That happens. Look at me. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean to make light of it. It really is awful having that stuff. But anyway, I would think if you're a political guy and you're trying to get elected, just call me stupid. But if you make your opponent crawl across the stage to you, doesn't that just sound a little like, I don't know, it sounds like political fuckery to me. Okay, I'm going to see if there's any god-awful, anything here that's like going to give me some element of good news. Oh, we've covered the penis thing. It's hard to get off of that one, I'm telling you. That's a bad joke, isn't it? Dollar erases loss for the year as bets on bigger rate hikes grow. Is Bing too intelligent? This is a story that's not really fun, but it's interesting. Bing is belligerent. Yesterday, Bing rolled out their AI chat box. And if anybody's checked it out, I have chat VPN, I believe is what they call it. And basically what happens is you write in, like, for example, you could say, I want a picture of a drummer standing on the Empire State Building surrounded by cats with a UFO bringing them all up. And this artificial intelligence agent spams you out a cartoon. I gave it about a dozen very highly improbable and grotesque scenarios. And it did. Anyone with a disability can expect reasonable accommodations. Well, I would hope so. Tell you what, though, when I was in the hospital and for a long period of time, for about 8 months between that and the nursing home recovering, I can tell you I was not offered any reasonable accommodations. Would have been nice. There's all these hot young chicks roaming around. Here I am. I'm just this old grody dude in the bed. I didn't even get, a good look or, a wink or anything. That's what happens when you get old. Here's some good news. All right. Toby's coming up with some excellent news. Look at this. How about it? One of my favorite places is sitting up there with a good camera in Griffith Park, and shooting at the Hollywood sign. Very cool stuff. Scary as a visual artist. I bet. Yeah, I think reasonable accommodations, Cat, sounds pretty damn good. Does that mean you can call in professional help if you're in there? I mean, I didn't think of that. I made an escort service or something. I was a flight risk. Well, I did learn the lesson that people, if you're in the hospital, don't abscond. Your insurance company will hate you. Your family will hate you. And it'll just be like something out of The Hangover. Could get weird. Trust me. So, God, time is just clicking away. We're 10 minutes into this grotesque Saturnalia. And let's see. This is a funny story. We've been having all these Chinese flight balloons flying around, people. It's like, I got one in here. Pah! Any rate, what happens is the F-22 last week, we had 4 UFOs. Well, it appears that one of them was an Illinois club's hobby balloon. They shot it down with a Javelin missile, which costs like $400,000 a pop. And I think they shot 3 of them because they missed a couple times. So the flight time for that F-22 is probably something like, I'm going to make a guess, $250,000 per flight hour. You add to that 3 Javelin missiles at $400,000 a pop. That whole fuck mess. I'm sorry. I just have to say, what the hell, man? Really? I mean, this is the people who are supposed to be so brilliant and have all this technology, and they can't even tell it's a bloody weather balloon or couldn't get close enough to do a visual. That might have been a good idea, but who knows? I'm a backseat pilot. And yeah, Kevin, they do. They spent millions of bucks to shoot down a stupid weather balloon. Kathleen, we were talking about that. They should have tied my ass to the bed. Hell, you never know. I might have told them I like that kind of thing. What can I say? People like things a little different once in a while if you've been with someone for a while. I'm sorry. I'm really having my nose just snorted, which doesn't happen often. Star Banker's disappearance unnerves the Chinese business elite. He's probably been pulled up to the alien craft that was flying around. Yeah, so we got a couple of more minutes. Do any of you folks have any particular good news in your life you'd like to share? Do you have any interesting human tricks or, I'm trying to get a contortionist on the show. I have a feeling that'll be one of the better shows. It should certainly be entertaining. Yeah. As far as good news for me personally, I don't know what to tell you. I just feel good. I don't know why, but I think it's the Friday thing, and I don't really have anything major I have to work on over the weekend, which is cool. So I might have to do some power lounging, go out, see a band or two. Yeah, I think that's on my, I think it's time to go out and see some rock and roll this weekend. You never know where I'll end up. So if I'm out, there's some great music going on. I'm really happy that in February, I believe it's the 25th. I will check that. We're not there yet. Hey, Rick, the Vivino family will be here in New Jersey in Greenwood Lake, and I will definitely be there. The entire family is going to be there. The boys, Uncle Milty or Uncle Pervy, or whatever. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. At any rate, all right. Cool, Veronica. Excellent. Yes, Jimmy and Jerry will be playing. I can't remember their uncle's name. I'll have to look at the thing again. I'll have a poster up for you guys in the next day, or maybe by this afternoon, actually. But yeah, the whole family's going to be there. Jimmy, Jerry, Uncle Milty, his sister, their sister is an amazing singer. And, it's interesting. I grew up just up the street from these guys, and they lived in Glen Rock, and they had the most amazing music program there. The guys did a documentary that's on YouTube. The name eludes me, but if you get a chance, just Google Jimmy or Jerry on YouTube, and you'll definitely come up with the video. So the gig includes dinner. It's like $50 a ticket, and it's a great venue. It's killer. It's on a beautiful lake, and you'll love it. And I definitely plan to be there hanging and having a good time. Get a hotel up there and just have a large time. So we're going to be right back. We're going to be bringing our excellent guest, Efren, and his beautiful wife, Lauren. And let's take it away. I'll be right back. What happened?
There's some changes headed like the Gulf Stream rising, like some gale that's been blowing off this wild bird island shore. And I can't say where, and I don't know when, but some old door's been open in the restless shade. Poor man sagging cigarettes, takes the subway home. Rich man folding old regrets, steps on the rundown below.
All right. Carlton Wilson there. Check out his CD. It's good. It's different. The guy is a he's a professor of music at Rutgers, among other things. And he is one hot shit keyboard player. I'll tell you what, ridiculously good. Asked him to just drop in some Bach. I went over and hung out with him one day and I gave him some stuff to play. And he's just like, he knew it, just rattled it off. Really a fine musician. So everybody, we've got Efron here. And there's Lauren, and we're hanging. What's going on, peeps?
Hey,
Welcome.
we're hanging out with you. That's what's going on.
That's good. That's good. The best place to be, man. You know, many are
Yeah.
called, you were chosen. And I'm glad you guys are here. So you had some crazy weather down there. You guys had tornadoes and shit? Near you?
Well, we've had some tornado watches.
Yeah, and warnings.
It looked pretty crazy when I looked at the map of this big glob heading, through that whole area. It's supposed to be coming this way, but by the time it gets here, I don't,
I always tell people that if you want to be safe around tornadoes, hang out with me, because I've lived in the South all my life and I've never seen a tornado.
Never even seen one. Wow.
Tornadoes
I'm really
avoid me.
surprised.
Yeah.
So
The only time I've ever seen one other than a water spout was one time in Florida. I'm in a Winn-Dixie and I've got like 3 or 4 things. I'm in a hurry. And all of a sudden, as I'm going up to the counter, I see all these people looking and pointing, which is never a good thing. And they're all murmuring to each other. Panic look on their face. And I looked and it was crazy. I saw the big old tornado. I mean, it wasn't like the mile wide one, but as it hit the ground, all you could see is all this shit flying up. It was like Wizard of Oz shit, and I was freaking out. Got my shit, got in my car, and then drove like hell to get away from that damn thing. I was like, out of here. Got home that night, saw on the news where it tore up some houses and shit. Thankfully, nobody got killed, but it scared the hell out of me.
Well, thankfully, they didn't tear you up.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do my best to avoid them. You ever see those guys? They drive into the storm in their vehicles and then get derailed? Talk about kind of being insane or not liking your life. Oh, let's just go get blown at 300 miles an hour across the cow field. Sounds great, man.
I'm signing up for the USS Dorothy.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like. I wonder how they get their insurance policy renewed. It might cost me mine. Although I have a rider on mine for being a drummer, and it's quite expensive. Anyway, I don't know why they just seem to be, down on us drummers, just trying to have a little fun.
I know.
So, what are you going to play today? You got anything new you've been working on?
I've got some new stuff. I'm going to play at least one of those.
All right. Well, good. Well, I can always yak, but
maybe we can start off with that.
Okay.
With one.
Sure. Whichever one.
That sounds great.
This serves as kind of a Valentine song as well.
All right.
Oh yeah.
When you
love Valentine's Day.
When you don't go out and get the candy and stuff, you got to do something. So
works for me. There you go.
It works for you, yeah.
All right.
I'm sending out your link to all sorts of people, so our fan base that always comes to the Facebook Live, so hopefully they'll be showing up and commenting.
Hopefully they'll stop by and add to the fun here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
So, you want me to play this new song?
Yeah, that'd be excellent.
It's called.
Here it is. First time anybody's hearing it, people.
Pretty much.
Except for Lauren.
Yeah.
Yep. And this song's all about Lauren.
That's right.
Makes me blush.
What a woman.
It's called
Hell, she puts up with you, man. You're doing something right.
Hey, you keep saying I'm his wife, and you're jumping the gun a little bit. I'm his fiance still, but that's soon to come.
yeah, it's getting here.
All right.
Might as well be. Yeah.
Anyway, let's see. This song's called "Baby, You're a Work of Art."
Love it. Yes, you are. All women are a work of art.
Yep.
If I took a little paint and put it on a canvas and swirled it all around, like old Van Gogh and Michelangelo, do you think I'd get the essence down? Would I capture your look the way you look right now, with eyes that see right through? Darling, I don't think I could ever paint a picture beautiful as you. How could anyone ever improve on the way that God made you? Blinded by the muse, even Rembrandt could miss the mark. In the eye of this beholder, baby, you're a work of art. I could give it a try, but why would I want it with perfection right in front of me? That smile Leonardo painted on Mona can't compare with the one I see. And Venus on a half shell floating on the water is just an amateur fantasy. If only Botticelli had got to know you, baby, he might have stuck with reality. How could anyone ever improve on the way that God made you? Blinded by the muse, even Rembrandt could miss the mark. In the eye of this beholder, baby, you're a work of art. I could put you in a song and sing it all day long with a melody that fits the rhyme. But I know in my heart I shouldn't even start, 'cause there's always a better line. Words couldn't shape the difference you make in my world of the here and now. No poet could envision a dream to replace just being here with you anyhow. How could anyone ever improve on the way that God made you? Blinded by the muse, even Rembrandt could miss the mark. In the eye of this beholder, baby, you're a work of art. In the eye of this beholder, baby, you're a work of art.
Hey, God almighty, that is just
Well, dang it.
off, man.
I forgot the tagline.
Oh.
Oh, well, you know what? That is just That is a great song.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, thanks.
Wow, the lyrics, I was reading them because my god awful hearing, I have to look, and I just was, man, almost I got something in my eye, man. It is great.
Well, it's
Really,
interesting.
I have to say that is like you've written a bunch of great songs, but that is a really good song.
Well, thanks.
You know what are we gonna do, man?
But
You
I
got-
wish I-
you
I
should
wish
be
I-
making millions by now.
I know that's frustrating, isn't it? What are you saying?
I
That's
wish
a
I'd
great song.
remembered my tagline. It was what is that tagline?
Oh, Picasso.
Even Picasso. I mean, if Picasso.
Blinded by the muse.
Oh yeah, blinded by the muse. Even Picasso would be stumbling in the dark or something like that.
Yes, yeah.
It's a
I
new
love it.
song.
Excuse me, people.
Bless
Sorry
you.
about that. I've got some kind of evil phlegm-inducing substance. I hate it.
You know-
it's just
you know,
always
it's-
like crunch, and you always go, "Well, fuck, do I have COVID now?" I mean,
I got a cold.
I just got a cold, and it's gonna suck for a week or two. You know?
Right. You know, I was going to say about that song, you know, Efren, a lot of people don't know that Efren has a master's in fine art as a painter. So it's really interesting how that song came together as a congealment of his awareness and communication with
It
that area.
explains a lot about why you write such lyrical tunes because of that art background. I've said it before. Art is art. It's like when you write, or you write a song,
Right.
or you're writing a book or a story or anything. It's that same. You got to turn that same part of your brain on, and
Yeah.
you have a fine arts background. That's really cool, man.
Mhm.
I imagine that must have been weird down south, though. What's your major? I'm taking fine arts. What are you, a sissy boy? I'm kidding you. Oh, no, it is down. You know, I've been down. I lived there for 30 years.
Well, no, I didn't get too much of that. I guess.
I mean,
they
I
kinda
don't know.
kept it to
I'm
themselves.
joking but partially because I know when they saw me in Plant City, a lot of the guys were like, "Who the hell is this guy? He talks funny," you know. Now I come up here and they tell me I talk funny because I lived there 30 years, so it kind of slips out. And
Mhm.
you know, you can't really, you know, when you live somewhere, you just pick it up. And
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, when I moved to Florida, I sounded like I lived in Brooklyn to those people. I still do, but I don't worry about it. That's really cool. You got that degree. Where'd you go? It's college, by the way.
The University of Arkansas.
All right.
They
You hang
have
out with Bill
Arkansas.
Clinton ever? You ever get to party with the governor?
Actually,
I had to ask. Arkansas
I
is
had
a small place.
I had some brushes with the governor.
All right. Were they good and positive, or did he want to sleep with you or something horrible?
Well, I was playing at this.
Sleep with his girlfriend.
I was playing at this place called Herman's Rib House
Mhm.
in
Sounds like the place
in Fayetteville.
Bill would go get a beefy meal. You know,
Mhm.
Bubba
Yeah.
likes a good burger.
Great place, but Bill Clinton always liked to go there when he came to town. And so one night I was playing there, and he was there. He
All
was
right.
inside. I was on the deck outside the restaurant. He was inside,
Mm.
and there were all these Secret Service people all around. This was while he was president.
Right.
And so the bartender tried to get Bill. Well, at first
with
he
sax?
lined up a saxophone for Bill,
Oh.
and we
Oh,
we
that would
tried
have
to
been
get-
great.
tried to get Bill to come out and play with me, but it didn't work out.
Didn't happen.
And
Too bad, man.
I never even saw him,
Huh. Damn, that's a
even though
bummer.
he was right there inside while I was outside.
Yeah.
But
This
But,
close.
yeah,
That would have been one of those interesting historical moments just to think about in a long career. I've
I
run
played for the
across a
Secret
couple
Service.
presidents and had to
You
work.
know,
with
he
them.
played for the Secret Service. That's what.
Oh yeah, they gave me the stink eye big time.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. And another time, a friend of mine, this is terrible. They were doing sound for George Bush the Elder,
Oh.
and he's giving a speech down in St. Pete, Florida. And I'll never forget, my friend said, well, we're going to do a sound check of the PA. And he said, when we get done with the musical sound check, he's got a sound effects tape with like gunfire on it. He whispers in my ear, and I'm just like, I'm out of here, dude. I'm so out of here. Don't even talk like that, man. God almighty.
I'm not going to tempt fate.
Tell you something, man. You cannot imagine what they keep in the trunk or in the cars or the trucks of the Secret Service, man. It's like, I don't want to be anywhere near that shit when it goes down, you know?
Nope.
I don't want to be in that neighborhood.
I also was around Al Gore once, and he was, we were doing sound for him, and we had a bunch of Secret Service people around the aquarium. Because I was the audio guy, I had to interface with him at several points throughout the place where he was talking. And you could tell he's kind of like, get these kids out of here. God, you know, he's just not really having a fun time. You know, they brought in like a whole gang of inner city kids. They're all running amok, and he's giving some speech about inventing the internet or whatever he does. And all of a sudden, like these kids come screaming into the room. He's just like overwhelmed by it, you know. Meantime, we were in the back, and what I took out of it was I was amazed at how shitty the White House audio communication system was. They had 2 AKG mics, pretty decent ones. But then the breakout box they had looked like it's been around since like Roosevelt. It's like where every broadcaster in the country at one time, everywhere in the world, has plugged into this fucker for 40 years. So none of the inputs work. And they're giving me the stink eye. I can't get a mic input to split out to fucking bunch of news geeks outside. Like yelling.
Yep.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Did we lose you, Neil? Uh-oh.
Oh. Well, hi, everybody. I don't know if you can still hear us, but we're here.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to.
You're in the show. Everybody can see and hear you, it says. Hello. Where's Neil? We lost.
Yeah.
We,
This is going to be like Where's Waldo, but we're going.
we lost Neil, y'all.
But it's still
I'm back.
live.
There he is.
Hey!
And that was the craziest shit. I got teleported to a different dimension. And I come back, I have goodwill and energy to give you. Free energy forever.
Yeah.
I've an alien probe picked up and dropped back in that millisecond. Whole year went by. You saw it? I just disappeared, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you, man, life's
Well, we
getting
were
weird.
trying to carry the show while you were gone,
Yeah.
so you know.
I know, that was
Get
cool.
shot down.
It's going to call, you know, it's Lauren and Efron show from now on.
For 30 seconds it was.
Hey, what the hell? I'm glad you're still here. In my mind, I was having a meltdown going, I hope we just didn't lose everybody. And it's like out in the world, spinning around. Electrons are dying off like a water hose.
It must have been one of those balloons.
Oh, yeah, it's one of those. It's a hobby club's balloon. We're going to send up the F-15s again, you know? Damn, like, you know, they can't even get a break, you know? The poor Army guys, they're like, we got scrambled. I thought it's this UFO. It's a balloon.
It's a balloon, man. Don't give people ideas. They'll go to Hobby Lobby and get balloons, and I'll send them up, and that'll mess with them.
That's what I say. If they're sending us 2 balloons, it's sort of like on The Sopranos. If we pick up your trash and you don't like our service, we give you twice as much trash back. What we do is we just put up 10,000 balloons over China and just let them look for them. They'll all be panicked, flying around in jets. It's like, dumb bastards. That's why they hire me. Think about it, people. All of you. Isn't that a frightening possibility that I can be president? First off, I can walk.
Yeah. Hey.
You know, I can run if an attacker comes after me. Poor Joe would be like,
I'm going as fast as I can.
Across the stage. And if the Secret Service trying to protect him, if they jump on the poor guy, he's got to break. He weighs like 80 pounds. He does not look like he's a strong, strapping guy. Some of those service goons are like linebackers from Tennessee State, and they're big fucking guys.
Yeah.
They have a fire alarm go off. They tackle Biden, and the poor guy's got like a broken spine and ribs because
Poor Joe.
it's an accident, you know. And then they find out it's just all, you know, it was a hoax. You know.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
another song?
That should break, you know.
You want another song?
Yeah, we'd love a bunch of songs. Hell yeah.
What?
What do you want to do next?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
What's your favorite song, Neil?
I like the love song. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, Big L Love?
Yes, that's.
Yeah,
You can do that?
I always ask you to play the same one because I've loved it since you first put it up.
I'm flattered. Efren and I wrote that. Efren and I wrote that together as our relationship was expanding to a Big L Love.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a nice song, people.
Big L Love, like as in L.
Love, baby.
little Ella, that's a real good start. Setting down roots between two hearts. It can grow so strong, you can't get enough. You wake up one day in a big L love. A big L love. A big L love. Every little L love wants to grow to be a big L love. You never can tell where a little love will land. It might just fall in the palm of your hand. Hold it tight, help it grow into a big, big love that'll never let go. A big L love, a big L love. Every little L love wants to grow to be a big L love. A big L love, a big L love. Every little L love wants to grow to be a big L love. A big L love, a big L love. Every little L love wants to grow to be a big L love. Every little L love wants to grow to be a big L love. Every little L love wants to grow to be a big L love.
Oh, we can't hear.
Uh-oh.
We can't hear you, Neil.
We can't hear you.
All right, you people, get it on the ball here.
Huh?
Yelling at my crack staff. They're just cowering in the corner. Kidding. Me, myself, and I running the show today.
You and the
That
cat,
is such
right?
a great tune.
You and the cat, right?
Yeah, I like that. So what else do you want to play for us? What have you got that you feel in the mood for this morning?
I don't know. What do you want?
We also just new stuff. Well, you know, we've got a new album coming out, by the way. You know,
Say that again?
we have a new album coming out.
Yeah.
But it looks like it should be March, really. We're doing some finishing touches on it. And the first single that we actually released from it is My Heart Plays These Songs. And everybody, if you want to get that song for free right now, if you go to EphronMusic.com and fill in the email thing for the newsletter, immediately you'll get that free download. You know, after you go to your email and say, yes, I want this.
Good. I'm going to go download it as soon as we get off.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ephron, EFFRON music.com.
That's right. EphronMusic.com. EFFRON music.com. Fuck.
Yeah, that's right. And you can find out
hard copy CDs.
Ephron's bio, and you can buy CDs there. Everything you can get there.
There you go, people.
A little site.
You want to get Ephronized. This is good stuff.
I think I'll play that song.
Okay.
That sounds like a winning plan, man.
Actually, I quit trying to play music. Now I bring the music forth. There's a difference.
You really tried to quit? When was that?
I have quit. I've quit playing music. I
No
bring
shit.
the music forth. There's a difference.
I understand that.
There are people who play music, and there are people who bring the music forth.
Absolutely. And that you do. And it must, it comes from somewhere up there. It pops into your head,
Yeah.
All I can say is God has a sense of humor and gives some people a lot more talent than others.
Well, they got talent in other areas. That's been
And a lot of work. Yeah, right? Exactly.
And that's kind of what this song is about. It's about playing from the heart.
That's the best way to play.
Yeah.
Just keep your brain working, but follow the heart as long as your brain agrees.
Actually, let the heart play the music.
Yeah, let
There
the
we
heart
go.
play music, right?
guitar. My voice don't sing along. My foot can't keep up to the tick of a metronome. I'm a clumsy contradiction. I'm a pickle, but I'm all thumbs. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. It's my heart that plays these songs. I went to see the record man. He laid down the rules of the game. You're gonna need a lot of money if you want the fame. We'll put a band together, dye your hair in neon tones. No thanks, I'd rather go solo. It's my heart that plays these songs. So I thought I'd go check out the scene and find a cool place to play. I talked to the bartender at a bar down on Broadway. He said, we dig the music. Can you play bad to the bone? I don't do jukebox covers. It's my heart that plays these songs. Yeah, play it, heart. I was laying with my baby. She's smoother than a guitar neck. I was playing on her heartstrings to her syncopated breath. She said, your love is a melody and you never sing it wrong. I just do it the way I feel it. It's my heart that plays these songs. I'm a clumsy contradiction. I'm a pickle, but I'm all thumbs. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. It's my heart that plays these songs. It's my heart that plays these songs. Yeah, my heart plays these songs.
Oh man, I want to play on these songs, man. I do. I'm serious. You want drum tracks? I'll do them for free, man. That's some great shit.
Man, that's
I'm
it's
serious
fun.
for the heart attack.
Yeah.
I would gladly do it. Send me the tracks. I'll send them back to you. You can use them if you like them. I love your stuff, man.
Well,
I'm sitting here playing a mean desk and a foot bar here, you know. When you play, do you have guys come up and they have a cajon?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You know, I when my bass player had one and he gave it to me and I had never seen one. So he hands me this nice looking wooden box. And I'm like, nice box, thanks. What do I do with it? He goes, you sit on it and play. Well, I'm a drummer, right? I like to sit up and bang on shit. And when I sit down on a box, I just feel like a doofus. I don't know why, but I want it on a stand where I can smack the shit out of it like a conga. So I found out there is such a thing as there's one of those cajon stands, which to me would make it cool. I love smacking on stuff, but but I find them an interesting thing. It reeks of, it's just like you can't even attack it right. Like it limits your arms. I mean, I could go crazy on the damn thing. You got to have access to it. And I just don't feel quite as doofus like. Kind of throws my whole mojo, my persona's out the window, you know.
Yeah, buddy.
I want to be hair flying and sweating like, you know.
That Alex Van Halen thing, right?
but you know, it is cool to carry, like, to do a gig with you guys. But you know, when I listen to what you're playing, I just hear like a really nice, old-fashioned, well-tuned drum kit just kicking back in the fat back. You know, it's not some song where you need to big bombastic
Yeah.
Gabriel tom-toms. It's just such a nice, it's just a great song, man. And a
Wait
great
till you
song
hear
doesn't need a lot.
Wait till you hear the recording, the studio recording of it. That's what you'll get when you get the free download, is the
Right.
actual finished, mastered studio quality. And the guy who's playing on that is Ricky Randolph, and he
Right.
played with Michael McDonald, right?
Oh,
Michael
great.
McDonald.
Oh, yeah. Very cool.
And he
I'm
just,
sure I can't wait to hear it. I'm sure it's going to sound just great.
yeah. But we'd love to play with you too. So maybe when we're on tour up there somewhere.
Yeah, listen, I've got a booking agent up here now that I know who's taking care of a friend of mine, and they're real good. So I feel good recommending them. They're pros, man. They will jack you around. They get you gigs, you go, you do them, you get paid.
Yeah, send us their contact.
Send you the info.
Yeah, yeah.
I have another band that I like from the show that I'm gonna try and hook them up with. My co-host Mandy's not here this morning. She'll be here this afternoon. I don't know. Have you met Mandy yet? Redhead?
I don't think so.
Okay, well she'll be back. She's got sings in a rock and roll band. 4 octaves, man. The girl can sing and hit the notes. Blows me away. I can sing, but I can't sing like that. It's like, yeah, man, no way. This girl's got a hell of a voice. She can peel paint off the ceiling. She gets louder as she's getting higher, which blows my mind. Most people start to fade off. Nah, she's getting. I'd be like, "Oh man, got to put some compression on that shit." What are you doing?
Wait a minute.
But she's good, and she's a lot of fun. So she'll be on, and she's got a great band. They're like a kind of a hard rock variety band of like the 70s, 80s, 90s. They play just a bunch of really good get down rock and roll. Play some backtracks so you don't hear like the same song every other rock band plays. Like they'll play B sides of records, stuff that you like when you hear it, but because you haven't heard it in a while. Plus, they do a lot of stuff that people just, like they did a great version of Sympathy for the Devil.
Oh, wow.
Which I do with my band. I can't wait to do it with her. I said, man, we could sing the shit out of this as a duet because she can hit those high notes at the end of it, like Clyde King. Fun. So we'll see. Plan to go out and smack some drums with her and her band. Just go out and hang out and have fun,
Yeah, that sounds good.
Hell, I wish I got to be able to move from Nashville to New York to LA on a returning. That's the ideal life. Would be great. I just can't seem to afford it every month.
Dang it.
Let's see what happens, though. I'm giving serious thought. I'm giving a real strong eye about Los Angeles. We'll see what it's hard to just pick up everything and go, but
come to Nashville.
Steering things in that direction, just
considering it. I lived in LA for a long time, and Nashville is so much more. You have all the music business here, but you also have the family feel here, which you don't get in LA. And
that is kind of lacking in some quarters out there for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, do you have a fan here who's listening? Bridget Bryant. Hey, Bridget, another girl from
Bridget.
down under.
Bridget.
Yeah, she's from.
What's happening, Bridget? Where'd the picture go?
We love Bridget. Hey, Bridget, thanks for checking
How you doing, babe?
Yeah,
she's wonderful.
All right.
Well, what do you want to play for Bridget?
You gonna play High Wayland Highway?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This is our tribute to Waylon Jennings. We wrote it with Corey Phillips.
Yeah.
All right.
Rolling up this High Wayland Highway, gonna burn them down the outlaw. Them desert lights are flashing, but these guitars keep blasting. We're holding on as tight as we can. We don't worry about no labels. The trouble never stops in that she's a member of the band. We're broke and we're spoken, but we keep this boat afloat, headed for a new somewhere. We might think we're gone insane, cause we play this crazy game. Well, I go wailing on a double dare. Rolling up this High Wayland Highway, gonna burn them down the outlaw. Trying to tell us how, but we're gonna do it our way. On this high like the band of cowboy gypsies. Tip my hat to the Memphis sun. And we'll shoot on into Dallas by the neon of the night. Scoot on down to Austin to pick another fight. They'll be riding on our tails, wondering who the hell we are, with the metal to the floor. Then they'll stop and face the music, and they'll see they can't refuse it, with a wailing spirit oozing out our pores. Rolling up this fine wailing highway, gonna burn them down the outlaw. Try to tell us how, but we're gonna do it our way. On this wailing highway. On this wailing highway. Rolling up this highway, burn down the outlaw. Try to tell us how, but we're gonna do it our way. On this wailing highway. On this wailing highway. On this wailing
All right, man. Oh man, that's really cool. That is excellent. Well, hey Toby, see you joined us in the house. You see you got some old friends sitting here.
Hey, Toby.
Toby, you gotta come out east, man. You gotta come out here and come out and go up to Greenwood Lake with us. Go up there and see our buddies, the Jimmy and Jerry. Go see them and their crew. How about this, people? Does not get better than this, man. Well, you know, we got time for a couple more, and Toby just walked in. You got time to do maybe one or two more songs?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Hell, you know, I could sit here and jabber jaw, but this is some great music, man. I'm loving it.
I don't know. What
Well, we have some new ones that we're liking a lot, but
want to hear a murder song?
yeah, you want to hear
Always. Nothing like a good murder song. Absolutely. I wrote one time called The Shoes of a Dead Man. It's about buying a pair of shoes at the Goodwill.
Uh-huh.
When you put them on, you go out to your gig, you start having problems.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
It's sinister, man. It's a rock and roll song.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's brand new. So.
All right. Got a murder song, people.
Live mistakes and all.
And I'm not really a great blues singer, but this is a blues
Sort of.
that I wrote with my friend Jim Martin.
With some inspiration from Cam Pierce also.
Yeah,
Very cool.
Cam Pierce is in on that writing. But this guy just don't care. That's the thing.
What's it called? It's called Again.
Yeah.
Again.
Again. Here it is, dude.
I got a 38 in my pocket and a head full of blues. gonna blow him away. Blow him away. Going down to Cincinnati in my patent leather shoes. Gonna blow him away. Blow him away. That two-timing gal of mine, she ain't been home in a lick of time. I got a 38 in my pocket and a head full of blue. I pulled up to the cafe where they was making time. I pulled out my revolver, shot him right between the eyes. Now I'm in this penitentiary doing 99. That old boy is 6 feet down. I don't even mind. If I had a 38 in my pocket and a head full of blue, I'd blow him away. Blow him away. I'd blow him away. Blow him away. Again. I got a 38 in my pocket and a head full of blue. Gonna blow him away. Blow him away. Going down to Cincinnati in my patent leather shoes. Gonna blow him away. Blow him away. Gonna blow him away. Blow him away. Again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
See, have we got the gig yet?
Again.
again. What'd you say?
No, that was an erroneous again. That wasn't
Hey, Marilyn's here. Hi,
I'm kind of
Marilyn.
communicating back and forth. For everybody watching, if you're having a good time, we got time for about one more song, and
All
let
right.
these folks get on to their Friday, have gigs. Yep, another one. Here we go. Now you're getting calls from the audience.
Well, yeah, Marilyn's a good friend of
We
ours.
love you, man.
She's
Long
up
as
in
you're ready to
Canada.
play, we're here. Marilyn, thanks so much for watching, man. I'm glad you're watching. Hope you have a good weekend too. You look like a sweet lady.
She is. She's a doll. Gigi, they call her.
All right. She's a sweetheart. You like her.
What's a good?
Big hug back at you, Marilyn.
Here's a sailor song.
Sailor song. Okay. We're gonna play a song about sailing.
Mm.
And meditating, sort of.
Yeah.
You know how the ocean sort of lulls you, you know?
Mhm.
But like life, you get this lulling moment, then you get this chaotic crash.
Yeah.
And then you kind of come back. So
I
It's
know
called
well.
a sailor song.
I sent him to his room during COVID because he said, I don't have any time to write. And I'm like, we're here 24/7, locked down. You go in your room and don't come out till you write something. And this is what he came out with. So
Yeah. Had to come out with something. So
You got a good woman there, man.
I'm sending to his room more often.
All right.
A sailor's song sings like the sea, swelling up with the breeze, sighs and groans. Let the waves unwind to carry him home to the maritime of the sailor's mind. And the captain cries out, all hands on deck, prepare to pack and jive. With the grace of God and mermaid luck, we'll reach on the other side. We'll rest on the other side. Sextant set to the northern star, keeps you in touch where you are. Small in this world, yet smaller still, deep the vast beyond of the maker's will. Hear the bosun drill, and the captain cries out, all hands on deck, prepare to pack and jive. With the grace of God and mermaid luck, we'll rest on the other side. We'll rest on the other side. So lift your voice to the rocking wind. Keep it to your full sail tin. Keep a watch for the lighthouse beam. Those rocky shores, quick and mean, the wrecked sailor's dream. And the captain cries out, all hands on deck, prepare to pack and jive. With the grace of God and mermaid luck, we'll rest on the other side. We'll rest on the other side. And the captain cries out, all hands on deck, prepare to pack and jive. With the grace of God and mermaid luck, we'll rest on the other side. We'll rest on the other side. We'll rest on the other side. We'll rest on the other side.
All right, everybody. Thank you to Efron and Lauren. You've been on Live with Neve. Thank you,
Thank you,
everybody.
Bill.
We'll see you back at 4 o'clock. You guys, thank you so much, man. It's
Thank you,
always
everybody.
great to have you on. I love you all.
Oh, great to see you, Neil.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next week, everybody. Take care.
Hey there, it's Kevin Sorbo here, and you lucky people, you are live. You're live with Neve or Neve or Neve. I don't know. I can't say the dude's name. Anyway, you're on live with him, so I don't know. I guess that's a pretty good thing.